What is up, everybody? This is Random Sparks, and we are back in Farming Simulator 15. We are on an old but newly renovated map today. We are on Made in Germany. However, I have renamed it into Missouri River Valley. And I wanted to do that, kind of just basing the map off of that area, because that's where I live, actually. I too love it here. I love the hills. However, this map is a little different from that. We're kind of in the flat spot, so that's why I went with the valley instead of the lush hills. But that's what I kind of put around the map are supposed to represent the lush hills. Now, mind you, they don't cover the Missouri River Valley all the way around, but only on one side. But just for ambiance reasons, I went all the way around. I just love the way this looks. But yes, we are on a fantastic map here. This is the main farm, and one main entrance right here with a field surrounding it, and our bin setup. These bins are actually custom store more edits of the Nero, I believe that's how you pronounce it, placeable grain bins that are available on Mod Hoster. That is spelled N-E-U-E-R-O if I'm not mistaken. So check those out. You may be a little excuse me, wow, butchered that, may be able to edit these to your liking. And they're fantastic the way they come, but I think they need a little work for what I'm doing here. So just a little bit about the main farmyard here. This is meant for medium to small equipment, and then once you want to expand, then you can buy bigger equipment, but you have to store it in other farms. So we have two other farms, one in the north, one in the southeast. Yes. So I have the 7130 combine here. That's just a mid-range combine, and then our big X1100. That's kind of top of the line, I think. And then we have our 240 Magnum. We have the Demco tanks added to that. I was gonna spray before we were getting planting, but I changed my mind since we do have the Montag 1700 hooked onto the back of our planter. But we'll get to that in a second. Let's see, cow zones. Let's see, I forgot to set up my what do you call it, my funds the way I want it. I see, I need to buy some cows first, and then we'll get that the way we want. So we'll go to 15, and let's see if I remember how to reduce my funds. I don't know. That's not it. Whoops. Did not mean to do that. There we go. So yeah, okay, I guess we're starting off with 248,000. That works for me. Pretty alright. Okay, we are working with soil management and growth control as well. As you can see in the bottom right corner, that has a display there. That's what that is, for those of you that don't know. That just adds a heck of a lot more to the game, really, if you ask me. It adds different kind of fertilizers, herbicides, so you have weeds and whatnot, and then you have soil conditions, pH, moisture, that kind of stuff. So, a little bit about this field. This is kind of a mess of a field, if you ask me. It does work with course play, but not well at all. The field outline is just fine, like it would work if we didn't have this dang farm in the middle of it. Because once you load it on course play, it tries to pass between the farm, whichever way you're going. So we have to do this one by hand, which is alright. I do like doing that once in a while. But we're just going to go ahead and get started here doing this by hand and see how we get along. I did fix one major problem we were having. I did have to go back to an earlier version of the map i3D folder, which good thing I had that, but just a good reminder that you should keep plenty of backups. Oh wait, I didn't want to do that. I want to switch to, oh crap, I didn't want to do this. I need to switch to PK rather than MPK. Alright, we have to be by the trailer or a fertilizer point to actually do that. Okay, there we go. Now we can get rolling. And I have literally done that every time I've started this. I have started recording the first episode like 6 times before, of course, I had to redo it. And yes, we are planting corn. If I didn't mention that before, that is what's showing on up down there. Alright, back to it then. Oopsies. Looks like we don't have any markers to work with. I wish we did, but it turns out we don't. I guess that's why I liked the other planter, the default one, because we had markers. This time we don't. It would have been nice if they were at least extended so we could use them. Because I was using that a lot since I'm doing this by hand. Let's see. Get this into a better position. If I can. Ooh, wrong way now. I'm just gonna start fresh. Bear with me, I'm not the best with 2 attachments behind the tractor. As you can very obviously tell. Alrighty, there we are. Wow, I thought I switched implements here. There we go. Okay. Alrighty, yeah, this is definitely just going to be an interesting time with this field. And no markers. I'll have to see if I can't get those back on here and actually working. It'll be interesting though. Probably a little bit tough. And man, having this mod tag worked out perfectly because it perfectly matched the width of this modded planter here. So it worked out for the best. Let's see, I think I might be doing different than before. I think this time, rather than following the contour of the field for my back and forth rows, I will just use my GPS mod, and then I won't have to worry about using the markers too much. And yeah, I guess with that, I will only do 1 outline around the field for my end rows. So 1 pass for end rows. Oh crap. Missing a wee bit here. Oh well. No big deal. Let's see, I already do have a cornfield planted, so we'll be doing 2 cornfields. We'll be having 2 cornfields, I mean, and one of them is already planted. I did that in Giants Editor before we started, because before it was fully grown corn, but I wanted to switch that around. So it has been, quote, seeded already. However, I do have to fertilize that. But I think I'm going to do that when it hits the first growth stage. And we'll use our side dressing rig. So we'll be bringing out the fertilizer applicator rather than using the sprayer for side dressing. I guess I could do either, but I really just want to use the fertilizer applicator. I did get that converted over from FS 2013 to use here in 15, and it was relatively easy. Like, I was kind of surprised. I thought some other stuff needed to be done, but no, it was just, let's see, updating the shaders, updating the mod description, and putting in the right stuff for there, the machine type, and whatever else you have to do there, and that was about it. I did increase the scale a wee bit, or I guess it's slightly more than a wee bit, but either way I did up to scale so it would better match what kind of looks visually right, in my opinion. But we'll check that out once we get there. Crap, and we're running through trees, don't worry about that. Luckily, they are non-collidable. I made sure to make that a point in making this map, or editing this map. There we go. So I'm curious to see how long it'll take us to run out of either the fertilizer or the seed. I think it's going to be the fertilizer that runs out first. But I have been wrong before. Man, when I spent the last several tries for this first episode spraying, it goes a heck of a lot faster than planting. I'd have to be like a quarter of the way done by now, probably. Because let's see, I did finish this field in one episode. I doubt we will be finishing planting in one episode, though. Yeah, that's definitely not going to happen. We'd have to be halfway done by now if we were going to do that. Because the video is now just about halfway done. More or less. Depends on how long I go. Typically, right around 20 minutes is where I shoot for. Sometimes it goes maybe up to 25. Hopefully no more than that. And no less than 15. That just seems pretty standard for Let's Plays, in my opinion. Most that I watch are around that. Some people do opt to go longer, and I did that in the past. I went up to about 40 minutes, actually. And I guess that was alright, but I definitely gotten a lot more production done in one episode than I do with these 20-minute episodes. But I don't know. It's all fine. I guess it does make it so I don't have to do as much for the week, Farming Simulator wise, so it gives me more time to do other stuff in life or otherwise. Or I can just get to playing other games if I want. Now, I just realized I haven't done any Minecraft Let's Plays for a while now. But I don't know if I'll continue that or not. I do enjoy playing the game, but I just haven't felt like playing it for a while. And let's see, as for the Idaho Let's Play, I don't think that's going to be continuing on. I mean, the 15 one anyways. The 13 one, excuse me. I would like to keep going with that. Haven't played that in a while, but yeah, I don't know. But I would like to keep playing the 13. The 15 one, now that we're playing this game in 15, I'd just rather stick with this one. And either way, I don't think it was the best idea to have two of the same map, even though they were a bit different. And the 15 Idaho wasn't bad at all. It was actually fairly nice. I did enjoy having alfalfa on that, but we do have alfalfa here as well. However, as I mentioned at the beginning of the episode, we don't have soybeans. Oh, let's see, I did add a terrace in there. I kind of made a hill right here. Definitely a lot higher than it was, and I felt maybe we could use a terrace. And that's definitely something you see a lot of in the West Hills. Crazy amount of terraces. It is pretty hilly here. Now, I know there are some parts of the country that are a lot more hilly. So I think someone on American Eagles Modding was working on, or is working on, an Oregon map. If I'm not mistaken, I think it was Oregon. And I'm pretty sure that's the one that I saw was really hilly. And they had to do a custom edit to a combine, or found an edit of a combine that had a Hilco system added to it, so that just allows it so that oh geez, there we go, so that the combine can adjust itself accordingly, level itself to match, well, I guess not match, but make it so that it's remaining vertical. That's what I meant to say. That was an interesting turn. And just look at this view. Isn't that fantastic? Just fantastic, if you ask me. And we're going to be passing by our cow zone here soon. And funny story about that. Well, I guess maybe it's not funny. Kind of sad, actually. It took me forever to get that the way I wanted it to. I got it all set up the way I wanted visually, but then I loaded up into the game here, and there are cows in the middle of the field. And I thought I had fixed it so that the cows would be inside the fence, but apparently I forgot how to do that properly. So I tried multiple times trying to get it right before I finally watched a video by Farmer Yip. He does Farming Simulator tutorials, and I think he has a Let's Play. I don't know. I've only seen one or two of his tutorials. I'll have to make sure to subscribe to him. Definitely helped me a lot with the cow zone. It was actually for 2011, if I'm not mistaken, but that stuff transfers over to 15 in Giants Editor anyways. But yeah, that definitely helped a lot. I was missing like one or two steps, and he got me all sorted out. Oops, there we go. What am I doing here? Yeah, that's the way I want to turn. It is really a lot more tough when you add in the second trailer. Oh jeez, yep. I already screwed the pooch, as you can see. Yeah, this field is not the most convenient for this setup here. Oopsies. I just cannot figure out which way I need to go. What seems right ends up being wrong, as you can very clearly see. Alright, here we go. Now we are lined up. Onward, I say. So, I decided that I'd start off with a medium-sized farm, and we have a fair amount of fields. We have like 1 or 2 big ones. This is one of the 2 big ones, I think, and then, well, actually no, we have 3 big ones. This one, field 64 and 35. We'll take a look at our map here. Wrong way. Okay, 32, not 35. 32. So yeah, we have corn planted there, then 64 is our other big field, and then we are on 12/19/8/6. Actually 119. 6 and 5 combined into one. Definitely an interesting field this one is, but it works alright. I have no idea how to combine the field numbers into one, but it's really not a big deal to me. I most certainly wouldn't want to release it like that. And heck, in its current condition, I wouldn't want to release it the way it is. There's still some stuff I need to work out and some stuff maybe I need to fix. Nothing too serious though. The main thing was this field and combining all that stuff. But either way, I definitely would not be able to release it, mainly just because of permissions. So I'd have to get permission from Bulgor. He is the original map author, and then compiling a list of credits for equipment or buildings and whatnot that I've used, and that just is a lot of work. And even then, I don't even know if I'd want to release it. But I mean, I guess I should say I would want to release it, but all the hoops you have to jump through. Eh. But I guess it's just one of those things. Maybe I will inspire somebody to do a map edit of their own and have something nice like this. And actually, it was a map that a friend of mine had that made me decide that I wanted to get back into editing this map. But, alright, let's get this lined up before I start yakking again. If I can. We'll see. I'm just gonna start around this way and drive through our fence. Per usual, I do like driving through fences and trees. Alrighty, there we go. Yeah, as I said, this is definitely an interesting field. Not the best field for this kind of stuff, but man, I just do love the shape of it. And I think these harvest doors fit in just perfectly with this map. I just love the way they look. Don't really serve much of a purpose, but they look fantastic. That was actually an edit, conversion, whatever you want to call it, by Serious Mods. Did a fantastic job on it. Updated from 2011 and renovated them. So those are actually available on Open Source FS. I'm not sure if they're on American Eagles Modding, but I know for a fact they are in Open Source FS, either under, I think they're under 2013 mod parts, but you can put them into 2015, no problem. However, it's 15 parts going into 13 that have the most issue. Alrighty, here we go. Back to where we started. So, let's get this lined up somewhere where we can use the GPS mod. And we'll only be doing a couple back and forth areas here. And I need to move over just a wee bit. That should do fine and dandy. Or not. There we go, that'll work just fine. But I need to turn that off. Alrighty, here we go. Oops, just missed her a little bit there. Gotta make sure to get every little bit we can. There we are. So, actually, we have hit 21 minutes already, so that is a great place to end the episode. So thank you guys for watching. As always, it is much appreciated. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a like, and if you haven't yet subscribed, make sure to do so to be updated on the latest channel videos and any updates that may occur. Updates are, uploads I should say, are every Friday. Oh, geez, we're doing the wrong thing here. Uploads are every Friday, Saturday, Sunday at noon Central Standard Time. And if there's anything you want to say, just leave that in the comments. I will try to respond as quickly as I can. Sometimes it is a little tough because the schedule can get a wee bit busy, but I do try to get to them as soon as I can. And we're missing a little bit here. Alrighty, there we go. Okay, right, there we go. That's what I want. Maybe. We'll see. But anyways, once again, thank you guys for watching, as always, and have a great day. We'll see you next time.